Assalamu alaikum, ahlan wa sahlan, marhaban bikum. Welcome you all to our Arabic learning channel. With you is your brother Abu Jandal. I hope you had a good time with the last episode of our lessons on Durusul Lughatil Arabiyyah, regarding biha. Every step you take on learning this course will take you closer to your goal of becoming an Arabic speaker and also a skilled writer of the Arabic script. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us goodness as we journey through this series of our Arabic lessons. Today we are beginning with Durusul Lughatil as promised from the last episode, and that is lesson number 5. If you follow us from the beginning of this lesson to the end, you are sure going to learn the following. Number 1, you will learn what possession is in the Arabic language. We know in the English language we have possession, where we have possessor and the possessed, whereby we can simply say Muhammad's book, meaning the book belongs to Muhammad. So how do we say this in the Arabic language, and several other ways we can possess things or possess even people? Because we have Muhammadun Rasulullah, Muhammad the messenger of Allah. This is called mudafun or mudafun Ilيه. That is the possessor and also the possessed. Mudafun, the possessed. Then mudafun Ilيه, the possessor of what is being possessed. Another thing we will learn from this lesson is if the possessed comes after a harfun min huruf al-jar, that is a preposition. This preposition which causes a noun to be in its genitive case, meaning ending with kasra. What if a mudafun ilayh, a mudafun comes after one of these, that is ala, fi, ila, amin, and even other prepositions? What do? We're going to learn it from this lesson. In this lesson, we're also going to learn what if this mudafun, this possessed, the possessed thing or possessed person is coming after the word tahta. Knowing fully that the word tahta, it is not a preposition. It is not a preposition, a harfun min huruf al-jar. So what do we do when a word comes after the word tahta? Is it going to be a mudaf or not? Or a mudaf ilayh? We are going to learn this from this lesson. Number 5 thing we're going to learn from this lesson is we're going to learn harfun nida, harfun linida. That is the word ya, where we say ya ustaz, ya Muhammad, ya Abdullah. We're going to learn it from this lesson, which is called the vocative particle. From this lesson we will know what is the rule guiding this word ya, the basic rule. And lastly, from this lesson we're also going to learn the hamzatul wasl, from the word ibnun and ismun. So when do we pronounce the hamza as e, and when do we drop it, when do we throw it away? Is it when it's at the beginning or when the word ibnu comes in the middle of other words? We're going to learn this if you follow us from the beginning of this lesson to the end, inshallah. Stay tuned from beginning to the end. Now can we dive in? Let's go. Durusul Lughatil, lesson number 5. This is going to be a conversation between Sa'idun and Yasirun. Sa'idun begins the conversation. He says, Akitabu Muhammadin hadha ya Yasiru? Akitabu Muhammadin. We said it earlier that this hamza we see previously, the hamza a, it is a hamza, an interrogative article. We use this to interrogate people. At Akitabu Muhammadin, is this Akitabu Muhammadin hada? Is this Muhammad's book? Ya Yasir, oh Yasir. Ya is coming, oh Yasir. Akitabu Muhammadin, is this Muhammad's book? Ya Yasir, oh Yasir. Yasirun responded saying, La, no. Hada kitabu Muhammadin. This is Muhammad's book. Kitabu Muhammadin. Kitabu Muhammadin. Muhammad's book. Unlike in English language, we say Muhammad's book, the possessor coming before the possessed. However, in the Arabic language, the possessed comes before the possessor. So we have Kitab Muhammadin, Muhammad's book. Book coming before Muhammad, or Hamidin. Kitab Hamidin, Hamid coming later than Kitabun. Sa'idun further says, Aina Kitabu Muhammadin. Where is Muhammad's book? Kitabu Muhammadin. We can see from this, Kitabu Muhammadin. Kitabu is the possessed thing. Then Muhammadin is the possessor of the book. So Muhammad carries what? Kesro. That is, it is in its genitive case. Or we say Muhammadin instead of its original case of being in nominative case carrying Dummatan or Dumma, we have Muhammadin because now it is possessing a thing. So the possessed Kitabu, we can say Kitabu because it is possessed. Then Muhammadin being changed to Kesratan. So we have Aina Kitabu Muhammadin. Where is Muhammad's book? Let's move further. Sa'idun. Yasirun responded, he said, Huwa alal maktabi hunaka. Huwa, it. We learned this in the previous episode. Huwa, it, meaning the book. Alal maktabi is on the table. Hunaka, there. Hunaka, there. It is on the table over there. MashaAllah. Sa'idun further says, Aina daftaru ammarin. Where is Ammar's notebook? Daftaru Ammari. We can see Ammar's notebook. Daftarun note. So Ammar ends with Kesro, genitive case, because Daftaru is being possessed by it. So Daftaru caused Ammar to change from his nominative case of Dummatan to what? Kesratan. So we have Daftaru Ammarin. Notice this. Yasir father says, Huwa ala maktabil mudarrisi. It is on the teacher's table. Look at this. Maktabi mudarrisi. Notice that ala harufun min hurufil jar, a preposition coming before the word maktabu. So originally it is maktabu, but because of ala, it changes maktabu to maktabi. Then we have al-mudarrisi, which is also originally al-mudarrisu, but now because it is possessing a thing, maktab, so it is also changed to al-mudarrisi. Now we are learning another thing or another condition which can change a noun to be in its genitive case. In the last episode we have learned that huruful jar, that is prepositions which drag words from their nominative case to their genitive case, cause nouns to be in the case of majrur, the genitive case carrying kisra. So another thing today is that mudafun, a thing being possessed, is also changes what? The possessor to be in the genitive case carrying kisra. So we have huwa ala maktabi. It is on the table. Maktabil mudarrisi, the teacher's table. Let's move ahead. Sa'idun said, Qalamu man hadha ya aliyu. Qalamu man hadha ya aliyu. Whose pen is this? Qalamu man. Whose pen? We can see Qalamu man. This is also possession. Qalamu man. Whose pen? Meaning who possesses the pen? Who owns the pen? Qalamu man. Unlike the previously when we have Kitabu Hamidin, Hamid's book. But here we have Qalamu man, not Qalamu mani. Why? Because words like man are indeclinable words. They are words that will remain in their state. We cannot change their states. They are words that are indeclinable. So we know that the rule is being lifted from it. However, it remains because Qalamu man, that is a possession. Qalamu man hadha. Whose pen is this? Ya Aliyu, O Aliyu. Aliyun responded, Hadha qalamul mudarrisi. This qalamul mudarrisi is the teacher's pen. This is the teacher's pen. Notice that qalamu remains with a dhamma, nominative case, because it is the mudaf, the possessed, while the possessor, the teacher, now carries Kesra to show the sign of its genitive case being in Mudarrisi. Qalamul Mudarrisi. Kitabu Hamidin. Qalamul Mudarrisi. The teacher's pen. Sa'idun further says, Aina Hakibatul Mudarrisi. Aina Hakibatul Mudarrisi. Where is the teacher's bag? Hakibatul Mudarrisi. The teacher possessing the bag. Where is the teacher's bag? Aliyun responded saying, Here tahtal maktabi. It is under the table. Here tahtal maktabi. It is under the table. From this conversation alone, we have learned all the rules we mentioned to you that you're going to learn from this lesson. But as we move ahead, we are going to unveil some of the other hidden rules which we simplify for you, inshallah. Let's do a recap before we move ahead. We said from beginning, we saw Akitabu Muhammadin, and we said Kitabu Muhammadin. Kitabu Mudaf, the possessed, what is being owned. Then Muhammadin is the owner, the possessor. Then we also have Alal Maktabi, and Ala, we have learned this before, that it is harful jar, that is preposition which changes a word from its original nominative case to the genitive case. Alal Maktabi. Then furthermore we have Ala Maktabil Mudarrisi. Ala Maktabil Mudarrisi, on the teacher's table. The two words Maktabul Mudarrisi, teacher's table. Now we can see Maktabu now ending with Kisra. This is because the Mudaf is also going to be in a genitive case because it has been preceded by a harfun min huruf al-jar. That is a preposition ala. So ala already changes Maktabu to Maktabi. And Maktabu also being a Mudaf changes the al-Mudarrisi to al-Mudarrisi. So we have two different rules here. Ala harful jar, Maktabi majrur, because it has been dragged to genitive case. Then Maktabi the same way is still Mudaf because it is the possessed. Then al-Mudarrisi, now the Mudafun Ilay. We will understand this as we move ahead. Then we also have here tahtal maktabi. We can see tahtal maktabi. What causes the word al maktabu originally to now be in its genitive case carrying kasra? This is because it is preceded by the word tahta. And tahta, even though it is not a harfun min huruf al-jar, that is a preposition which changes a word from nominative case to genitive case. It is a mudaf, possessed. It is acting like a mudaf, possessed, while al-maktabi is the mudafun ilayh. That is why the word al-maktabi is now pronounced as al-maktabi instead of al-maktabi. MashaAllah. Let's move on to tamarin, and as we read through this tamarin, we see that it becomes easier. Tamarin. Number one, the instruction says, Ajib anil as'ilatil atiya. Answer the following questions. Number one, Aina kitabu Muhammadin. Where is kitabu Muhammadin? Where is Muhammad's book? Muhammad's book. So what will be your response? You can simply say Huwa ala sariri. It is on the bed, because ala comes before asari. Huwa ala sariri. It is on the bed. Number two, Aina kitabu Ammarin. Aina kitabu Ammarin. Where is Ammar's book? So what will be your response? You can say Huwa alal maktabi. It is on the table. Huwa alal maktabi. It is on the table. Number three, Aina hakibatul mudarrisi. We can see all these are possessed and the possessor. So al-mudarrisu is the possessor of the thing, hakibatu. So we have Aina hakibatul mudarrisi. Where is the teacher's bag? Then we have number two, the second instruction says adifil kalimatil ula ila thaniya. The first word we are going to see here make it being possessed, let it be possessed by the second word. Join it to the second word so that it could serve as the possessed to the second word, while the second word will be the possessor of the first word. The first words we have as an example is Kitabun, we have a book. Then Muhammadun, a name of a person. So we have to make it, and the response will be Kitabu Muhammadin, Muhammad's book. What do you notice here? The word Kitabun originally has tanween, the definite or the indefinite article, tanween, Dhammatan. But when it is being possessed by Muhammad, we dropped one dhamma, making it Kitabu instead of Kitabun. This is the rule. The possessed will not carry the definite article nor the indefinite article. The word that is being possessed cannot carry alif and lam. So we cannot say Al-Kitabu Muhammadin. No, that is wrong. And the same way we cannot say Kitabun. Rather, the correct thing to be done is to say Kitabu Muhammadin. Kitabu Muhammadin. Then, as for the possessor, which is Muhammad, who possesses the book, the word Muhammad originally has Dhammatan, Muhammadun. The only thing to be changed, since it is now serving as a possessor, is to change it from the is nominative case carrying two Dhamma into Kesratan, meaning to Kesra. So we now have Muhammadin. From here we have another rule which says that the possessor can end with the definite article, the indefinite article, Kesratan. Moving to the next example, we have Maktabu and Al-Mudarrisu. Maktabun and Al-Mudarrisu. Now when we join them together, we have Maktabul Mudarrisi, the teacher's table. What we also notice here, we see that the word Maktabun, now that it is now being serving as the possessed, the mudaf, we dropped one dhamma, making it have a single dhamma and pronounced as Maktabu instead of Maktabun, because it is now mudafun. And Al-Mudarrisu originally now ends with Kesra, making it Al-Mudarrisi. So we say Maktabul Mudarrisi without dropping the alif and lam article. So Al-Mudarrisu remains Al-Mudarrisi now. So another rule which says that the mudafun ilayhi can end with definite article alif and lam. Again, the mudaf, the word, the thing that is being possessed, cannot end with either of the tanween, that is the indefinite article, or the alif and lam definite article. While the mudafun ilayhi, the possessor can end with either of these two. It can end as Muhammadin, ending with the definite article Kesratan, or ending or beginning with alif and lam article, the definite article. MashaAllah, let's forge ahead. Now to the exercise, we have Qalamun and Muhammadun. So what do we say? Qalamu Hamidin, not Qalamun or Al-Qalamu. This is wrong. We say Qalamu Hamidin. MashaAllah, because it is serving as mudaf. Number two, we have Baytun Abbasun. So what do we say? Baytu Abbasin. Abbas, house. Baytu Abbasin, not Baytun and not Al-Baytu, not Abbasun, rather Abbasin. Baytu Abbasin. We have Ghurfatun, then we have Aliyun. So what do we say? Ghurfatu Aliyin. Ali's house, Ali's room. Ghurfatu Aliyin, Ali's room. Ghurfatu. Then we have Daftarun, then we have Sa'idun. Daftaru Sa'idin, Sa'id's notebook. Then we have Mindilun Yasirun. We say Mindilu Yasirin, Yasir's handkerchief. Then we have Qamisun Ammarun. We say Qamisu Ammarin, Ammar's shirt. Qamisu Ammarin, Ammar's shirt. Then we have sarirun khalidun. We can say sariru khalidin. Khalid's bed. Then we have miftahun al-bayti. What do we say? Miftahul bayti. The house key. Then we have dukanun at-tajiru. So we say dukanu tajiri. Dukanu tajiri. The merchant's shop or the trader's shop. We have baytun al-muhandisu. To make this to be the possessor and the possessed, we simply say baytul muhandisi, the engineer's house. We have ismun al-waladu. We simply say ismul waladi. Ismul waladi, the boy's name. We have kitabun Allahu. We say kitabullahi, the book of Allah, Allah's book. We have bintun at-tabibi. We say bintu tabibi, not longer bintun and no longer tabibu. We now say bintu tabibi, the doctor's daughter. Lastly, we have miftahun as-sayyaratu. So we say miftahus sayyarati, possessor and the possessed. Mudafun wa mudaf ilayhi. The car key. The car key. Miftahus sayyarati. That is the end of that exercise. Let's move on to at-tamrin al-thalis. Exercise number 3. The instruction says Iqra waktub ma'a dabti awakhir al-kalimat. The instruction says Iqra waktub ma'a dabti awakhir al-kalimat. Read and write plus recording the words ending. The word what ending. We're going to read all of these words and these phrases, and we should try to record the ending of each of the words seen under here. The first one we have is babun, then al-madrasatu. This is, of course, mudaf or mudaf ilayhi, possessor and the possessed. So what do we say? Babul madrasati, the school door. We have himarun al-rajulu originally. Now we say himarul rajuli, the man's donkey. Himarul rajuli. So the ending of the first word being the possessed thing or person or animal, we end it with dhamma, a single dhamma. While the second word as the possessor, it should end in the genitive case ending with kasra alone if it is a definite word being preceded by alif and lam. However, if it is an indefinite word that ends with tanween, we end it with double kasra. So here we say himarul rajuli, not himarun ar-rajulin or ar-rajulun. We say himarul rajuli, the man's donkey. We have baytun hamidun. We say baytu hamidin, indicates the vowels. Baytu hamidin, Hamid's house. We have sayyaratun al-mudiru. So we say sayyaratul mudiri, the principal's car. We have mindilu amarun. Mindilu amarin, Ammar's handkerchief. We have ismu talibi, the student's name. Ismu talibi, student's name, because possessor and the possessed. We have baytullahi, house of Allah or Allah's house. Allah possessed the house. Baytullahi. Then we have fi kitabi. Now we say fi kitabi. Even though kitabun originally is serving as the mudaf here in this sentence, it is also been functioning as a majrur, meaning a word coming after the preposition, and it is being changed from its nominative case of carrying dhamma to genitive case carrying kisra. So we have fi, harfu jar, and kitabi. Fi kitabillahi. Fi kitabillahi. Mashallah, indicate this. Then we have min, the same harf jar. So we have min bayti, not bayti, min baytil mudarrisi, from the teacher's house. Two rules here. The first rule is the rule of harf jar wal majrur, and also mudaf or mudafun ilayh. Then lastly we have ala maktabil mudiri, on the principal's table. Ala maktabil mudiri. MashaAllah. At-tamrin al-rabi', the exercise number 4, the instruction says Iqra, just read, don't write this. Iqra, follow the instruction strictly. Whenever you have been requested to write, write, and whenever you are requested to just read, read alone. So let's read through. 1. Aina baytul mudarrisi, where is the teacher's house? We say huwa ba'idun, it is far. Number 2, al-Qur'anu. Originally, nothing should change the original word al-Qur'anu. It is neither preceded by a mudaf, that is a possessed. It is not possessing anything, and it is not also coming after harful jar. So it remains in its original case of being nominative case, having doma. So we say al-Qur'anu, then kitabullahi, book of Allah. Al-Quran is the book of Allah, kitabullahi. Number 3, we have al-Ka'batu. Al-Kaaba, we know Kaaba, the house of Allah in Mecca. Al-Ka'batu, Baytullahi. Al-Kaaba is the house of Allah, Baytullahi. Number 4, Muhammadun sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Rasulullahi, messenger of Allah. Allah's messenger. Allah possessed Muhammad, the Rasul. We also have Kharajal Mudarrisu min Ghurfati il-Mudiri. The teacher went out of the director's room. We can see min coming before Ghurfa, change it to Ghurfati, and Ghurfati coming before al-Mudiri, also change it to Mudiri instead of Mudiru. Min Ghurfati il-Mudiri. Number 6, Hadha Baytu Hamidin Wadhalika Baytu Khalidin. This is Hamid's house, and that is Khalid's house. Baytu Hamidin, Baytu Khalidin. Ibnu Ammarin, Ibnu Ammarin. We can notice this Hamza, it is being pronounced as E at the beginning of Ibnu. So we say Ibnu. So Ammarin, Ibnu Ammarin. Ammar's son, Talibun, is a student. This is an adjective qualifying Ammar's son. Ammar's son is a student. Wabnu Yasirin, and Yasir's son, Tajirin. Wabnu Yasirin, and Yasir's son is a trader, a merchant. Number 8, we have Baytul Mudarrisi Ba'idun. The teacher's house is far. Wa Baytu Tajiri, and the trader's house Qaribun is near. Number 9, Hadha Miftahu Sayyarati. This is its car key. Don't say car's key. No, this is the car key, meaning this key belongs to the car. Aina Miftahul Bayti. Where is the house key? Miftahul Bayti. Number 10, Man anta ya waladu. Who are you, oh boy? Ya waladu. We have also learned ya. Ya here, the vocative article which says ya. When you are calling on someone, so you say ya hamidu, ya waladu. Originally, the word waladun is ending with tanwin, waladun. But because it is not being preceded by the word ya, we now say ya waladu, dropping one of the vowels. Do you understand? So we say wabnu man huwa, man anta ya waladu. Who are you, oh boy? Then anabnu abbasin, ana. Ibnu Abbasin. We do not say Ibnu now because the word Ibnu is appearing in the middle of a sentence coming after a word. So we throw the Hamza away and we now say Anabnu. Instead of Ana Ibnu, we say Anabnu Abbasin. I'm Abbas' son. Ibnu is mudaf and Abbas is mudaf ilayhi, the possessed and the possessor. So we say Ana ibnu Abbasin. I am Abbas' son. Ana ibnu Abbasin. I am Abbas' son. Number 11, we have wabnu. We can see Ibnu, now because it is being preceded by wa, we drop the alif or the hamza which preceded Ibnu, we throw it away and we now have wabnu. Wabnu, not wa Ibnu, rather wabnu. So we have wabnu man huwa, and whose son is he. Wabnu man, whose son, possessor. We have Ibnu as the possessed and man the possessor. But we said it earlier that the word man is an indeclinable word, a word whose ending will not change because it is a special. They are special words. They are words like this. So these words, even though we cannot see the changing from sukun to kisra, it remains in that state. We know that it serves as a mudafun ilayhi, the possessor. So we say wabnu man huwa, and whose son is he. The answer says huwa ibnu Khalidin, not huwa ibnu, huwa ibnu Khalidin. He is Khalid's son. And lastly, before then we have number 12. Number 12, Aina masjidu Rasulillahi. Where is Allah's messenger's mosque? We can see we have double mudafun and double mudafun ilayhi, double possessed and double possessor. Number 1, the word masjidun is mudafun. It is being possessed. Who possesses it? Rasul, messenger. So that's why we have Aina masjidu Rasuli. But the same word which serves as mudafun ilayhi, the possessor Rasul, is also serving as a possessed to Allah, because Allah possessed the Rasul. So here we say Aina masjidu Rasulillahi. Allah, where is Allah's messenger's mosque? Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Huwa fil Madinatil Munawwara. It is in the illuminated city of Medina. Number 13, we have Bintu Hamidin fil Madrasati. Bintu Hamidin fil Madrasati. Hamid's daughter is in the school. Wa Bintu Muhammadin. And Muhammad's daughter fil Jami'ati is in the university. Number 14. Number 14, we have Ismul Mudarrisi Sa'idun. The teacher's name is Sa'id. Wasmul Muhandisi Khalidun. And the Muhandis, the engineer's name is Khalidun. 15. Ammut Talibi. The student's uncle Ghaniyun is rich. Ammut Talibi. Notice that. Number 16, Babul Masjidi Maftuhun. The mosque door is opened. Wa Babul Madrasati Moghlaqun. And the school door is closed. Number 17, we have Khalu Hamidin, Hamid's maternal uncle. We said it earlier that Ammun means a paternal uncle, the brother of your father, while Khalun is a maternal uncle, the brother to your mother. So we have Khalu Hamidin, Hamid's maternal uncle. Fakirun is poor. Number 18, Sayyaratu Abbasin. Abbas car Fishari'i is in the streets. Abbas car is in the streets. Number 19, Ibnu Man Anta. We can notice this. The word Ibnu begins with the Hamza, Hamzatul Wasl, and this Hamza is to be pronounced if it begins a sentence. That's why we have Ibnu Man Anta. Ibnu Man Anta. Whose son are you? And the response is Anabnu. Now that the same Ibnu is coming in the middle, we have Anabnu. Anabnu. I'm the son of Al-Mudarrisi. Anabnu Al-Mudarrisi. Number 20, we have Ainal Kalbu. Where is the dog? Huwa tahta sayyarati. It is under the car. Tahta, not a harmful jar, not a preposition which turns a word to kesra. Rather, this is zarf zaman. Zarful Makan. So therefore, this one is having as a mudaf, a possessor, as if we are saying the car's under, and that is what it is. The car is possessing the under. So we say huwa tahta sayyarati. It is the under the car, or it is car under. It is found in under the car. At Tamrin al-Khamis, Tamrin number 5. The instruction says kawin jumalan mufidatan bimal il-farag fi mayali. Form a complete sentence by filling in the following gaps. Number 1, we have dash al-bayti moglakun. For the word al-baytu to be carrying kasra, this shows there should be a word before it, and this word should be a mudaf, a possessed. So we can simply say babul bayti. The house door moglakun is closed. Number 2, aina dash as-sayyarati. So we say aina miftahu sayyarati. Where is the car key? Number 3, we have Muhammadun sallam Rasulullahi. We put Allah there, Rasulullahi. Allah is the possessor. So number 4, we have dash at-tabibi ba'idun. We can say baytu tabibi. The doctor's house ba'idun is far. Number 5, we have al-Qur'anu. Al-Quran, what? Kitabullahi is the book of Allah. Number 6, Khadijatu Hamidin dash Hamidin. We can say Khadijatu Khalatu Hamidin. Khadija is the maternal aunt of Hamid. Khalatu Hamidin. Number 7, we have Ana. I al-Mudarrisi, the teacher. So we can say Ana Sadiqul Mudarrisi. I am the teacher's friend. I am the teacher's friend. Sadiqul Mudarrisi. Number 8, we have dash at-talibi maksurun. At-talib, we can say qalamut talibi. The student's pen maksurun is broken. Number 8, we have qalamul talibi. So the missing word is qalamu. So we say qalamul talibi. The student's pen maksurun is broken. Number 9, we have babu adash maftuhun. We can say babu sayyarati. The car door maftuhun is opened. Lastly, kharajal mudarrisu. The teacher went out. We can say min what? Min baytil mudiri. The teacher went out from the director's or the principal's house. Min baytil mudiri. MashaAllah. At-tamrinu sadis. The 6th exercise, the instruction says Sahihi tarkibati taliya. Correct the following sentence structures. Meaning the following sentence structures are wrong. Make the corrections. The first one says al-qalamu at-talib. Al-qalamu at-talibi. Is that correct? No, that is not correct, because what we have just learned is possession. So we cannot say al-qalamu, the pen, the student. That is wrong. We rather say qalamu at-talibi. What is wrong here is that the possessed, what is possessed is carrying alif and lam. So we remove the alif and lam and write qalamu talibi, the student's pen. Number 2, we have bintu hamidun. What is wrong? Hamidun is wrong. It should be hamidin. So we say bintu hamidin, Hamid's daughter. We have ismul walada. That is wrong. Ismul waladi, the boy's name. We have babu as-sayyaratu. Babu sayyaratu. No, it should be babu sayyarati. We have ar-rasulullahi. That is wrong. It should be rasulullahi. Remove the definite article from the possessed rasul. It shouldn't be a rasul or rasulun. Rather, rasulu only. Rasulullahi. Lastly, we have ibnun al-mudarrisi. No, we cannot have a possessed now carrying dummatan. It should be just one single dumma. It should be Ibnul Mudarrisi, the teacher's son. Now, at Tamrin Sabi', before the Tamrin Sabi', let's look at these rules. We have Muhammadun, then Ya Muhammadu. We said it earlier that we have vocative article. These are articles we use to mention the vocative particle. These particles like Ya, we use it when we want to call on someone. Linida, to call on somebody. So we have Muhammadun, a name of a person. Then we have Ya Muhammadu. Oh Muhammad, want to call his attention, or you want to call him to give his presence, so you say Ya Muhammadu. You will not longer say Ya Muhammadun. No, what you say is Ya Muhammadu. You're going to remove a vowel from the double dhamma we have earlier from Muhammadun, and now you pronounce it as Ya Muhammadu. Then we also have Khalidun. What will it be? How will you call him? You pronounce it as Ya Khalidu. Ya Khalidu. Then we have Ustadhun. This is very common about the student of knowledge. We always say Ya Ustadh, Ya Ustadhu, Ya Ustadhu, not Ya Ustadhun, Ya Ustadhu. MashaAllah. Then lastly we have Waladun, Ya Waladu, oh boy, oh boy, Ya Waladu, oh boy. Iqra waktub ma adabti awakhiril kalimat. Read and write the following and record with the recording of the ending of the words. Each of these words, you have to read them and record their endings. We have Ya Aliyu, not Ya Aliyun, Ya Aliyu. Have Ya Abbasu. Shaykhun, this is the original word, Shaykhun. But because it is preceded by Ya Linida, now we say Ya Shaykhu, Ya Shaykhu. We have Ya Rajulu. We have Yasirun, Yasirun. But we say, if you want to, okay, we say Ya Ammarun. Ya Ammaru, not Run, Ya Ammaru. Because the name Ammar is preceded by Ya. We say Dukturun, Dukturun. So we say Ya Dukturu, Ya Dukturu. MashaAllah. Now at Tamrin al-Thamin, the 8th exercise, the instruction says Iqra il-mithal al-ati. Read the following example, read the example below. Thumma kawwin as'ilatan mithlah. Then form a question the like of it, mushiran ila suwar al-ati taliya, pointing to the below pictures. What you have to do here is, there is a picture that is shown in the example, and you can see on the right hand side there's a question pointing to the picture where we have Kitabu man hadha, whose book is this. Now under this picture we have other pictures. We have to form other same question following, pointing towards the other pictures. Can we move on? Let's move. Kitabu man hadha, whose book is this. This is example. Now the next picture we have a pen, qalamun. So what will be the question? We can say Qalamu man hadha, whose pen is this. Then the next picture we have a house and a shirt. We can say Qamisu man hadha, and the next one we also say Baytu man hadha. Qamisu man hadha, whose house is this. Then the next Baytu man hadha, whose house is this. Whose shirt is this and whose house is this. The last picture we have here, we have the picture of a bed. So the question will be Seriru man hadha, not Serirun, rather Seriru man, because as we said earlier, Seriru is not coming in the position of a mudaf. So a mudaf does not carry the definite article al or the indefinite article Dummatan. So we have Sariru man hadha. The first, Qalamu man hadha, Qamisu man hadha, wa Baytu man hadha, wa Sariru man hadha. MashaAllah. Now number 9 we have Ismun. Ismul waladi Muhammadun. Wasmul binti Zainabu. We said it earlier that the word ismu begins with an alif, a hamza, and this hamza is called hamzatul wasl. And this type of hamza, it is pronounced when it begins a sentence, and it's at the beginning of the word, so you pronounce it with the e sound, ismu. However, when it appears between a sentence or in the middle of a word, we pronounce it as what? We drop it, we do not pronounce it, we abandon it, and we say wasmu. So here we have ismul waladi, the boy's name. Ismul waladi, Muhammadun is Muhammad. Wasmu, we do not say wa ismu, rather wasmul binti Zainabu, mashallah. We also have ismul mudarrisi Hamidun, the teacher's name is Hamidun. Masmul mudiri, what is the principal's name? We don't, when I want to ask you what is your name, I will not say ma ismuka. No, rather I will say masmuk, masmuka, masmuka. What is your name? Because the hamza is coming in between a word. So now we say, or in between a sentence, so we say masmuka. So masmul mudiri, what is the principal's name? The same goes for the word ibnun. We have ibnun originally, but now that it's coming as mudaf, we have ibnu Khalidin. Khalid's son, fil madrasati, is in this school. Wabnu, not ibnu, now not wa ibnu, rather wabnu Hamidin, and Hamid's son, fil jami'ati, is in the university. We also have ibnul mudarrisi fil fasli. Mudarris' son, the teacher's son, is in the class. Then we also have Aina ibnu, not Aina ibnu, rather Aina ibnul mudiri, where is the principal's son. Next we have Iqra ma yali mura'iyan qawa'id an-nutqi hamzatil wasl. Read the following sentences, taking into consideration the law or the rule guiding the pronunciation of hamzatul wasl, which we had earlier talked about. So here, let's go. We have Ibn Muhammadin fil Iraqi, Wabnu Hamidin fil Hindi. Number 2, Kharajabnul Tabibi, Kharajabnul Tabibi min al Bayti. Number 3, Dhahababnul Tajiri ila Suki, Dhahababnul Tajiri ila Suki. Number 4, Ismul Muhandisi Faisalun, Wasmu Tabibi Mas'udun. Number 5, Masmur Rajuli. Number 6, Ibnu Man Anta, Anabnul Waziri, mashallah. Now we have Al-Kalimatul Jadida, new vocabulary or new words. The first word is Al-Rasul, the messenger. Al-Kaabadu, the Kaaba or Kaaba. Al-Ismu, name. Al-Ibnu, son. Al-Ammu, paternal uncle. Al-Khalu, maternal uncle. Al-Ammu, paternal uncle, that is the word used to refer to the brother of your father. While Al-Khalu, maternal uncle, the brother to your mother. Al-Hakibatu, bag. As-Sayyaratu, car. Ash-Shari'u, street. Mughlaqun, locked. Tahta, under. Hunaka, there. Al-Muhandisu, the engineer. Then under here we have Sayyaratul Mudarrisi. So the law, okay, Sayyaratun, the position of Sayyaratun in this sentence is Mudafun. It is the one that is being possessed. And Al-Mudarrisi is the Mudafun Ilay, the possessor. So what we have learned basically today is Mudafun or Mudafun Ilay. So Mudaf is the possessed noun, while the Mudafun Ilay is the possessor. And we said the Mudafun Ilay, the Mudafun, the possessed noun, does not carry the alif, the al article, nor the tanwin article, the double dhamma, the indefinite article. While the Mudafun Ilay can carry either of the two, either al article or the indefinite article tanwin. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us understanding. Keep up with the good work and always try to do your homework by yourself. This will help you in scaling up your ability to speak this beautiful language of the Quran and also the language of Arabic. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward us abundantly for our efforts and to crown our efforts with success. Until we meet again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.